when is old Minecraft and when does the old versus new split begin? Because even the non-religious will agree that the current calendar begins around the death of Jesus Christ. What is that moment in the Minecraft world? Well, I think the easiest way to think about this is eras. Leaving aside my inner Taylor Swift for a second, I really do think that the major changes that happened in Minecraft can be defined as so, and so the before and after of the golden age or old Minecraft is basically which of these you think is the biggest change to the management of the game and indeed the gameplay itself, because one of my big ones that I would use is beta Minecraft. Before beta and survival test, there was no such thing as survival Minecraft. It was for many people this game where you had infinite resources and even played in the browser. That is so alien to me, and so I'd say anything before beta is before my time and so is old Minecraft, but many people would argue, no, Toycat, that's full release. 2011 is when they added the end to the game, as well as sprinting, the hunger bar, and all sorts of other combat changes. This is when Minecraft went from being this quirky block game to being a bit more of a mainstream one, and so many people say that this is the big change, but obviously many more would say, no. The big change in Minecraft's management wasn't when it went from being indie game to big indie game, it's when it stopped being an indie game and Microsoft bought it, and this ended Minecraft's perception as an indie game, although it keeps some of it, I guess, to this day, and it's also when the core demographic shifted to children. Minecraft was seen as this huge cultural force, but one that was kind of cringe, and ultimately, this is when many of the YouTubers from the previous ages started to lose their popularity or stop uploading. This is why people think of me as ancient, because I started in 2012, even though I'm years late to the Minecraft YouTube game, because many of the people from before this time stopped caring about the game after it went corporate. However, I would say that if we're picking a more accurate era, I would say Agnes, to pick a really loose one out of the straw here, because Lady Agnes joined Minecraft in 2016, later becoming a major face for the game, but this is also when the Pocket Edition was starting to rival the Console Edition, which was starting to rival the Java Edition. We had 3 competitive editions, although then we should really argue it's 2018 and the Better Together update. This was the big change in the whole scene, and I still have so much knowledge of my beloved Console Edition that's just not valid when I play console Minecraft anymore because the engine's been entirely rewrote. Although, if we're talking about rewriting, arguably they rewrote the way they do updates altogether when they launched drops in 2024 and we got our final update. I think that there are many people currently nostalgically looking back even at just 2 years ago, and that is a fun reminder that you just never know that you're in the good old days until you've already left them. And hopefully it's a reminder that you should be grateful for every day you have with the people and things you care about, and in my case, the Minecraft versions.